I've been playing professionally for 40 years or more. I'm a guitarist and a singer, and I'm from Kentucky in the United States. I lived in Hungary for 19 years. This is how I met some really great musicians, and there's also some great musicians I played with in the United States as well. I hope to do maybe perhaps another project in the United States. In fact, I may take some of the raw tracks of this session and take them to America and add some American musicians to the project.
It seems now kind of blue. Streets of obsessions whispering.
The 90s was a very exciting and very interesting period in Hungary. After the communism area, it starts new clubs and new places, new festivals. We start to do gigs with Bruce. That time we played in trio.
I've known Yoshi since he was about 19 years old. I first came to Hungary. I was about 37, and some of the musicians around town told me some of the best players. We played for many years a place called the Jazz Garden. We did some recording, but I never thought that we ever really made the proper studio album. So I went for 30 years thinking of this session. We have Soso Lakatos on alto sax, and Yoshi Barca on the electric bass and the acoustic bass, Sumo Arpad on the piano, and Peter Casas on drums. And they've all had very illustrious careers, and they teach jazz, and they play a lot in the not only in Eastern Europe but all over Europe. And I'm really, really happy to have them on this project.
With Bruce, it's very easy. It's like flowing around, you know.
He has some foundation of blues music, and he plays country very well, country music as I know. And there's jazz. We are jazz musicians. We put some jazzy stuff and bluesy stuff, some little groovy R&B, funk stuff. So it's a little bit blended of that things.
These are all my original songs, and they're some pieces of ideas that were laying around for a long time, and I decided to piece them together, and through the whole writing the lyrics process, which is not an easy task. Like Sting, I kind of go from almost like a rock song format into a jazz mode. It's a similar sort of thing. Songwriters like that, so that's my thing.
He's from Kentucky. He has many folk music. He has influence and blues, rhythm and blues, and also soul music, and also with jazz. Mashing all the styles together. I really like this kind of stuff.
One of my favorite novels, Mambo Kings Play Songs of Love. One of the main characters, Cesar, owns his own jazz club, but he has a lot of great jazz players come in and play, and every now and then he plays a little bit of piano, but he's not really a piano soloist, So he describes in the book the incredible ability of some of these players, and that sort of inspired me, and I'm kind of reliving that line of thinking, bringing that out into this actual situation right now, because these guys are all really great soloists. So like Cesar, I guess I'm more like a songwriter, and it's just a big thrill for me that they can do this material so quickly, and they can, I love listening to their imaginative ideas over some themes that I've written. So that's all I wanted to say.